the Overwatch League store has finally reset itself, and with that we got a bunch of brand new characters that have actually been in the store before, but they are fan favorites, so Overwatch decided to bring them back. And today we're going to be deciding if the Zen-Nakji skin is worth it or not. And so just want to throw this out here, the Zen skin is actually available for 300 Overwatch League tokens, or you can get this meta bundle which contains the GOAT, Good and Evil, and this Zen skin for 700. So let's take a look at this in our locker. So obviously you can tell that this is kind of like a little Cthulhu little thingy. What's really awesome about the skin is obviously the orbs, and we're gonna get into that. But the color scheme we have here is literally just kind of like red, blue, and a little bit of pink here and there, and honestly, it looks phenomenal. So anyways, let's take a look at this. So up first, the face. The face actually is literally just the squid is the same thing as the orbs are, and I think that is awesome. But he's literally encased in like a little glass bowl, which is super funny to me, because if you look at the arms, it actually has these little pumps, and the pumps are also animated, which makes it look like there's water actually being pumped into the top up here to like let the freaking octopus breathe. That is so cool. But again, the tubes are translucent. They have like this little blue to them as well. And again, you can kind of see where it kind of looks like a little liquid being poured through them at the same time. And I think that is phenomenal. But anyways, let's take a look at these little rings themselves. So the orbs of destruction, again, look like this. This is a very close-up view of them. It is the octopus, and it also moves as well. It is animated. It is not just like a normal one where it just sits there and kind of spins. This one actually like pulses and moves. I wish the tentacles would move. That'd be even cooler of a detail. But man, look at this. It's just this pink little octopus that is circling this little globe. It is so cool. So now that we've looked at that up close, you can see that it circles him. Very cool. And again, they do rotate and pulse as well, so it gives that nice little animation. His chest, it has this little metallic piece, again with the little blue, like highlighted colors on there. On his back, that is where the red comes into play. We have these like little red accents on there with the tubes coming up to the side of it. His little hands aren't really anything special about it other than these like, it kind of looks like holographic glass pieces almost, just kind of going around his arms. Very cool. His robe, down in the self, it is not really anything. I really wish it would have been like an octopus tentacle. I think that would have fit a little bit more here, but nonetheless, I think that it is very cool. Again, on the feet, we have these like nice little pointed shoes with the translucent blue glass pieces circling the heel as well. Now that we looked at the skin, let's take a look at some of these emotes. We have stretch. We have dance. Focusing. Meditate. Round of applause. Taunt. Tickled. And snowflake. Up next we have our victory poses. We have balance, harmony, peace, medal, pumpkin, RIP, toast, meditation, and onto our highlight intros we have transcendence, perspective, focused, harmony and discord, and finally release. And now let's take a look at this golden weapon. Here again is what it looks like before we add the gold, and now this is gold. It's not my favorite thing. I love having color on this, but I mean it makes sense that the orb itself or the octopus itself would be gold and not the ball underneath, because you really couldn't tell. But I think it loses character when you add gold on this, to be honest with you. It just looks plain and boring, so that's an L for the golden weapon, sadly. So let's take a look at his highlight intro. Nice, dude. It really does look super cool up close. Anyways, let's take a look at what he looks like in first person. The first thing that I noticed is the little freaking squid staring at me down in the corners down there. You just see the little eyes. And they are rotating, so it does kind of move and stuff. But the hands, you can see the little translucent glass pieces on there. You can't see the tubes anywhere, which is kind of sad. The feet, the kick, you can, you know, just see his little robe. What's hello look like? Nice. All right, so what's it look like when we start shooting these orbs? Okay, so you can see his hands kind of moving out and stuff. You can't really see the orbs themselves moving and stuff, but when we go like this, both the hands disappear. The orbs themselves, they don't actually keep that octopus shape whenever he is doing his charge up. Like, look at this, you can't actually see anything other than just the normal orb. So our reload animation, you know, just cool. All right, let's hit him with the Discord real quick. Oh, I really like that. I love that you can see when the orb changes colors, you can see the octopus, he turns purple for a second. I like that a lot. That is actually really cool. What's it look like when we hit one with our... Nice. The octopus turns yellow for a second and spins. I love that. I've been down here trying to kill these robots and I have not gotten a single unique voice line at all. So hopefully we can maybe get one with the Transcendence ult. Let's hit it real quick. Experience Tranquility. That is exactly the same thing we always get. Nice. And with all of his kit, with no unique voice line, and with his ultimate being shown off, as well as the first person, let's take a moment and just try to rate this skin. So the negatives that I have with this skin are when you're charging up, it doesn't have that little squid shape, and I practically I know that wouldn't really work because it would kind of try to change it a little bit too much, but I do not like that. I think the robe should also kind of be like a squid and, you know, kind of show off a little bit more of the squidiness that we have going on with this skin. I think that is the highlight of the skin, and we should embrace that. You know, embrace the squidtility, bro. Please do that, Zen. But the positives, amazing color scheme. I love the blue, pink, and red highlights. I absolutely love that. I love the squids. That is obviously the reason why everybody likes this skin. The face itself is phenomenal. It is very, 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 very cool. The squids going around the skin, it's like his circling his head. Super cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just... It does work very well. You know what I'm saying? And so I think we're going to have to give this skin an 8 out of 10. Usually the League skins are straight up 9.5 out of 10, but this is like the first one that has not been pretty much a 100% amazing skin. I've just had a few complaints with it, and that's okay. It's okay. So anyways, yeah, I think that this skin is still going to be worth it because it does look really cool. This is definitely one of the cooler Zenyatta skins that we have on the roster. So anyways, yes, this skin is totally going to be worth it to all of you support players, all of y'all who want to have these really cool League skins. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all later.